Hey everybody, what's going on? Everyone's. It's Sunday night. Y'all know what we're here for. We are back for another episode of Real Queens Real Talk with a gentleman's perspective. I am your host, Auntie Momo. and my camera is off tonight. Let me just put it on so y'all know that I'm here. Okay, I'm here, but you're not going to see me on camera tonight because, listen, it's Sunday. It is the day of the Lord or whoever it is you serve. Okay, and because of that, I've been sleeping half the day. No makeup, hair tied, chilling, looking like a hot ass mess. But I feel good. I mean, I still look good. Still can snatch up your daddy. Don't even get it twisted, okay?
And your uncle.
And your
uncle,
big cousin. And your big cousin, your big brother, okay? And your sister if the bitch pay like she weigh. I'm just saying.
And don't let her be a big one because she gonna have to pay like she weigh.
Because that bitch gonna have to pay like she weigh. But anyways, though, y'all, I'm here. I just been taking my camera off because I feel like I'm looking like po black trash.
You ain't po black trash, baby. Stop playing.
I mean, I know I'm not, but
no, you couldn't just do that. Did you just clutch your pearls? Well, I do declare. I do mean.
Well, I do declare. Well, I do
declare. Some say so blanks.
Go check your chat, baby sis. Baby sis says she needs to let it's in your inbox on IG. I just sent it to you, boo. As you can see, I got Sir Neale up here with me tonight. Baby sisters is on their way, probably Tracy as well. We are just chilling tonight on a Sunday, okay? Shout out to Mizzle, baby. Mizzle is at the Beyonce concert tonight, okay? What's going on, Renee, my boo, my baby, my love? I love me some Renee, child. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Love me some Renee, goddamn it.
And one thing we know about Mizzle, that Mizzle's out there turning it up. He ain't got his cell phone in his hand. Mizzle's out there whack.
Mizzle's backing up. Watch me bust it while I bust it down. Mizzle is out there on the middle of the floor right now, showing his whole ass. And I ain't even mad at him because that's going to be me. Come September. If you were part of Mizzle's Discord, he was sharing pictures with us of his outfit and where he got his seats at and all that. Let me post. So you can go and be a part of Mizzle's Discord. Y'all can also see the pictures that he posted in his Discord. 3488 is his Discord. Okay. Make sure you're following him. That way you can see all the pictures and stuff like that he posts. But like I told him, put that camera down, okay, and just enjoy the moment. I'm an old school bitch, and I go to the concert. You're gonna get some before and after photos, and then see it. You ain't gonna get nothing in between because the bitch like me is going to be straight backing it up, busting it down, and all of that. What's going on, baby sis?
Hey.
What y'all drinking on? What you drinking on, Sir Neale? You drinking on anything?
I'm drinking on some tea and vodka. You know what I'm saying? It's hot as fuck. A little simple little.
Little tea, little vodka. I got some strawberry coconut Malibu rum.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
It's something I picked up from the store. You know what I'm saying? Little grocery store run. That's all it is. Baby,
see, that's how they get us in the store. They're always making these delicious ass drinks that we can't turn away from.
That's what I'm saying. And they're gonna have the nerve to have the shit on sale on top of that. What the fuck is you doing? I ain't come here for all of that.
We ain't gonna buy one. We about to buy two, maybe three, maybe four. But we gonna buy that shit.
So good. Baby sis, you drinking on anything?
No, I don't. I no longer partake in the devil's juice.
Just the devil's lettuce?
Yes, just the devil's lettuce. I have a Oreo master shake cheesecake thing in the freezer.
All right.
I know, right?
Oh, so you went edible. You just went straight edible.
No,
is that what it is?
No.
Oh, it's just a dessert.
It's just I needed something to drink and it moistens my throat.
Just a regular little drink, ain't got nothing added. I mean, little dessert ain't got nothing added to it. I ain't mad at you though.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong.
I ain't mad at you.
Put some rum in that. Put some rum in there.
Right.
No.
A little splash or something over there. I know that's right. Look at Joseph saying he got some water over there. I ain't even mad at you. Okay, I've been drinking water all week, all day yesterday, and this morning I had some water. So now that I got the water out my system, it's time to mix that on up
I hope everybody's drinking water because this heat wave has been crazy across the US of A.
Baby.
So everybody and their mama need to be drinking a lot of water.
I have cherry Pepsi that has water in it, so it's supposed to
No,
that
don't
right?
count. That don't count.
No. We put pure H2O. No.
Not even close. Thank you so much, Renee. I appreciate you for putting all the links up, Renee. I appreciate you.
Look at Renee. Go ahead.
You need to make her your moderator for real.
She is a moderator. You don't see that?
No, obviously not.
Well, then you're not looking on the right screen, boo. She is.
No, because I'm on my phone.
Be nice. Be nice.
She is a moderator. Okay. Dang, I lost my train of thought. The heat here. Okay, so the heat what is it? The temperature is 99, but like the heat index was like 104 or something like that. I tell you, it is hot.
Yeah. What was it? I think it was Tuesday. We hit 111 here.
Oh my God! See,
I think with the humidity and shit, yesterday we hit 107.
See, it's hotter than jalapeno pussy, and it does not need to be that way. I wonder what is going on.
The sun,
global warming, global boiling, how they now call it.
There's no more global warming. The world just said, "Fuck you, bitches. I'm done. I'm gonna take y'all out slowly and painfully. Sweat this shit out."
Basically, pretty much, because when I tell you, I literally felt like there was smoke coming from in between my cleavage today. It was ridiculous.
You were steaming.
I really felt like my titties on fire.
Like for real. Like on my smoke breaks at work, I can only get like maybe 3 puffs in, and then I have to go inside. I can't smoke a full cigarette.
This is the time. Listen, if I was smoking the cigarettes, this would be the time that I would have to quit. If I have to go outside and smoke, I'm not smoking no damn more. That's how I stopped smoking for a point of time. Honestly, that's how I stopped smoking cigarettes, because I have to go outside. Nope.
I'm so glad that I don't have breasticles, because I know breasticles is heavy, and I'm sweaty on my chest. So imagine them breasticles being sweaty.
Look, for me, my titties sweating. It is what it is. It's a casualty of being a chick. For me though, it's these heifers with these big saggy titties putting their money in there. Don't nobody want to touch that. Stop it.
Oh, so you just gonna pull out some sweaty money out the cleavage and you be like, here.
Listen, my baby sister will do that. Shout out to my baby sister Angie B, because baby, when I tell you she will put something in her titty purse,
me and Angie would be fighting. If I was still in customer service, we would be fighting.
Ooh, baby,
Angie, I love you. We would be fighting.
In a minute. She don't care. Every time she lose something, first thing she do, reach for her titty pockets. I'm like, Angie, why does everything have to be in your titties?
I understand they call it a purse, but it's not meant for everything.
No, it ain't.
Well, you utilize it. Shit, a hammer can't do certain things, but it can do other things besides hammer and nail.
Listen,
think about it.
Women, I would just say this: don't wear no pants, because bitch, you're gonna fry fish out here. You need to have something to let that coochie breathe, because ain't nobody got time for cooked crab around here. Okay, it's too hot. It's too hot in the hot tub. God damn it, it's hot.
I unfortunately can't wear. Well, I guess I could wear shorts to work. I choose not to. My calves are not where I need them to be yet.
I'm sure y'all know about this more than I do. Because y'all got vajayjays, but my homegirl put me up on Massengale spray. Is regularly used for the women's private part, and if I want to go drawless, I spray it on my balls. Yep. I'm drawless. Yep. I'm good.
There you go. Yep, helps keep the chafing. Show do.
Yep. Didn't even know about it until a woman told me.
Matter of fact, I'm glad you reminded me of that, because the hotter it's getting working outside, I've been putting like regular powder up under my titties, because again, it's hot. It's hot. Okay, so I'm gonna have to I completely forgot about that little old hack right there, child.
I didn't even know it existed until she told me. Shit, y'all should have told me a long time ago.
Titties for all we know. Baby sis keeps everything up in them titties. When I tell you, I be like, Angie, you got a pen? First thing she do, grab for the titty pocketbook. Angie, you got you got a lighter? Grab for the titty pocketbook. Angie, you got 5 on pump 10? Grab for the titty pocketbook.
Wait, I would be like, Angie, you got the blicky? Pull it out.
Pull it out the titty pocketbook. It's in the titty pocketbook. Angie, you got some cuticle oil? It's in the titty pocketbook. All of that hand sanitizer is in the titty pocketbook. That's where she keep it.
I'm gonna be like, didn't I give you my wallet? She gonna pull out her titty pocket. I told you to hold my wallet, right?
Titty pocketbook all day. What's going on, Armani Sage? What's going on, boo? How's the weather where y'all at? Drop it down in the comments. What has the weather been like where y'all has been at? Because the highest so far it's been here is 105, if I'm not 104, 105, something like that. But the heat index is like 3,000. I mean, it don't make no sense. You walk from the door to your car and you have sweat.
Just dripping.
It is 400,000 degrees outside. What the fuck are we doing? Why do we need to care about aliens? It's roasting.
Hey, what is girl? I ain't worried about the aliens. They need to come pick me up.
Pick me up. You know what? Let me find that story on that. I wanted to talk about that. Do y'all believe that shit for real?
Yes.
I really do, but I mean, just come and get me though. Why y'all ain't came and got me though? Earth is ghetto. I've been ready to go.
So have you seen that Reagan speech?
Say that again.
Have you seen that Reagan speech?
No.
Where Reagan is talking about, I can't remember what the actual context of it is, but he brings up the fact that the government could say aliens are coming for that one world government to give like the powers be the reason to like rein in the under some fucking Captain America Civil War type shit and being like, oh, the aliens are coming to invade us, and all of a sudden the quote quote aliens invade us, and we're all like following this one group of people, quote quote, but really it's just the government.
I don't okay, I understand what you're saying. That's a valid, but I don't understand why the how America always thinks that somebody is a threat. They that precedes their reputation.
Because America is a threat. America started out threatening people.
So basically, if the aliens actually come, they're gonna try to kill the aliens. But what if they come here to help us? But you're gonna kill them first. You ain't gonna ask no question.
No, because can't nobody else help the world except America. Fuck them good-natured Peace Corps aliens. That's how that is how the U.S. government will be. How they can't be anything else.
No. Don't play with me. I'm gonna have a bag packed, and if I see one of them motherfuckers hover over, I'm gonna be waving like at an airplane.
Baby, when I tell you,
you're gonna end up in the CIA black site. Ain't no real aliens. Ain't no real aliens. I'm telling you, it's just the U.S. government.
You know, that's somebody else's theory. They say that they found a craft and they've been studying the science of the craft. So it's not far-fetched that they would try to manipulate or duplicate the study of the craft. Come on.
I'm just trying to figure out if we have all of these down UFOs and like alien spacecrafts, why haven't the aliens homies come back and be like, yo, what happened to our people?
For my shit, Nia. Oh, Nia, I got your inbox message too. That was from you that sent me that. Let me know if that was from you or not. But I'm sorry, baby sis. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
I'm just trying to figure out, where are these aliens homies? Like, where are their peoples at? We got all these freaking UFOs, these alleged alien bodies. Where are they? Where are the homies? Why are we still living relatively in ignorant bliss?
No,
you see, yeah, that's a key word right there. Ignorant bliss. I don't understand since all of us were born, they've been reporting sites of unidentified object. What do they call them now? They call them UFAs, UHAs, WHKs.
Some stupid shit that probably ain't even their actual names. You know what? They could be the alien versions of Chevys.
Me too, Joseph. Joseph said me and aliens did shroom last night, nigga. I'm telling you, Bruce probably with the same aliens too. I'm sorry.
Well, how about this? How about we don't know if they're already here walking among us?
They are. Shit, look at Joe Biden. Trump is an alien. I don't care what nobody say. Trump is not real. It is something very fictitious about that man.
No, so there's this dude. His name is Tommy. He's on the MSCN network and some podcasting network. Look his ass up. Look up Tommy MSCN.
What was that man who froze up on a podium? Mitch McConnell.
Mitch McConnell. Baby, I thought he was buffering for a minute. I was like,
no.
I thought it was it.
For real.
I thought we were fixing to celebrate in the streets. Like,
I was like, here it comes. Here it comes.
The turtle is dead.
No, they said it was a stroke. I was like, no, that man's a skinwalker.
He got his nigga a skinwalker. Lord
Yep.
have mercy.
He couldn't even stand it. How he get to the podium? Couldn't and no.
No, see, he's a shapeshifter from the earlier seasons of Friends. Okay. This shit malfunction.
Wait, if y'all don't know what that is, go watch it.
It makes you so happy that you got that reference.
Yeah, I'm very happy. What you want me to say? No, nigga?
That makes me so happy.
All right, let me pull this screen up. Let's see. Let's talk about something. Mitch McConnell, goddamn ass, whole buffer. That's crazy. Y'all see this shit? Cardi B was on stage and somebody threw something in her face. I'd have jumped off the stage and fought that hoe.
And did she deserve it?
This chick just came out of nowhere and threw something on her.
Wait, I'm gonna. What would y'all have done if you were on stage doing it? What would y'all have done?
Gotten off that stage real fucking quick.
Her ass like who was you? What the hell?
First off, we all grew up knowing we don't throw stuff indoors.
Thank you.
Number two.
Very true.
Number two, that is
wow. She was spot on with that microphone too.
So since you want to try to embarrass me on this stage, now I have to come off this stage and embarrass you.
And you don't throw water in a black woman's hair, let alone a woman of any color.
She splashed her ass good with that water, but what would possess her to do that? That's what I'm saying. Armani just coming off the stage, just bow, 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 bow.
No, they released they released a video today from someone that was filming in the crowd, from the lady that threw it. And after she threw it, she saw Cardi turn around, and the lady was like, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." And then the mic came in.
Ain't no sorry. Ain't no sorry.
What'd you even throw that for in the first place? What was the whole point of that?
Like, that had an arch. That had an arch to it. You had to intentionally do that shit. Ain't no sorry.
And she did it real slick. Like, look how she did it. She did it real slick. Like, girl, come on now. You meant to do that shit. Because the way she kind of creeped her hand up in there and did it now. See, look. No. She took her time. Bow.
The other video that came out today was Cardi saying, she was like, throw it on my pussy because I'm hot. She was like, I'm hot. She's throwing over here. She was throwing that. She was like, and they were throwing water from the other side at her ass because she was like, she's hot. And then she went to the other side of the stage, and that's when the girl launched that. But she didn't throw it at her ass. She just threw it at her face.
Yeah. Okay. So even with that, there was still proper context. Hey, throw it on my ass, coolsies, bitch. You faced in my pussy. I didn't say throw it there.
Yes, basically.
So I still have to get off this stage and introduce you to these hands. Like, what are you doing?
The Bronx came straight up out of her. It sure did. She forgot what she was for a minute. She was like,
and somebody need to sign Cardi. She need to be a pitcher for a team. She need to throw out the first when the baseball season come up. She need to throw the first pitch for the Nets. I say maybe yes.
She need to throw the first pitch for the Yankees need to hire her for that, baby. The way she launched that pitch, Yankees need to put her on the goddamn team.
You could tell when Cardi remembered who she was, because there was that hesitation before she actually threw that mic. She was about to get off that stage. She was like, wait a minute, no, let me do this instead.
Yeah, no, but imagine you spend $250, $350 on a hair install, and somebody gonna throw something on you.
But then again, that's Cardi B too. First of all, I'm sure she paid more than that for that install. Number one, that's Cardi B. That ain't nothing to her.
Yeah, if that's how much she paid, then we need to seriously
somebody like
who we decide to be our idols and shit.
Right, somebody like me, a baby sis. Oh yeah, we gonna go buck wild on that ass, because $200-$300 for us for some hair, bitch. That's the whole lot, ho.
Let me spend $5 on a bundle.
You crazy as hell. You crazy as hell.
I was just lowballing. I'm just period. Don't be period. Just I don't give a fuck how much it costs. You don't be fuck no.
Just know next time. She better than me, goddamn it! Because I
look at that was that girl's only freebie. That was her only freebie. Next time she fuck around and want to find out, someone is gonna show her. That is her only freebie. She can't fuck around.
Where is that other?
And you know what? Another thing is the internet. When they're releasing more footage from different people's angles in the concert venue. Now we have the culprit's face. She's about to get a bunch of smoke. The internet don't play.
Yeah, she gonna
They're
get
about to roll up on her.
Y'all hear about this shit? That's amusing. This is not funny, but it's funny, but it's not funny. Cause I would hate to be the people on this goddamn ride.
No.
This sucker went backwards for 10 minutes. Look how fast these motherfuckers was going.
Oh, did you hear their screams?
Yes, listen.
Hey, stop.
No, thank you.
No.
I don't want y'all to hear them kids screaming like that, but I would.
It wasn't just the kids screaming, the adults were screaming too. Everybody on that ride was screaming.
That looks like a ride in Louisville.
Wait, and then y'all hear the commentary from this is when in New York, and it was like, man, y'all getting sued, y'all going to jail. They was like, that's not right. This was not Pittsburgh or Orange County. They was like, no, that's foul, son.
Ronnie, I'm gonna go back to that because I seen that shit too. No, she said, wait, no, dark booty hole.
Wait, what?
It was this other thing that was on there. We'll go back and look at it. But this goddamn shit right here, who can you sue in this? And what if you throwing up? It's 10 minutes. You're gonna have to write.
No, I'm gonna throw up right there. I'm not moving. You about to shut this whole ride down.
I'm not throwing up because first off, throwing up is gross, and my mama didn't raise no bitch. I'm not throwing up.
You can't help it if you on a roller coaster like that, baby. That's
that's not even a roller coaster. And yeah, that ride is fun.
No, that's one of them set up carnival rides. That's why here in California we don't get on a set up carnival rides. That's not no permanent ride.
That is almost the exact same ride that's at Kentucky Kingdom in Louisville. Y'all, no, they are weak.
Just to say they going backwards on some Back to the Future.
They're X-Men now.
Oh,
no, I'm not dealing with it.
Just think if somebody grandparents went on there with them, just like, oh, I'm gonna ride the ride, so we ain't gotta ride it by itself. Now you done gave granddaddy a whole ass heart attack because he done spent 10 minutes driving backwards on this bitch.
Yeah, you know how they can sue?
Array.
They were terrified. The children on there were terrified. That's how they can sue. Y'all done fucked my child up for the rest of the life. They don't want to get on a ride. They don't want to get in a car. They don't want to get in a cart going to the grocery store because of this ride.
The workers trying to rush in there to fix that shit.
Well, look, the maintenance man did his job though. The maintenance man, we need to figure out his name and give him a golden star because he came in and was like, you see, he gave that janitor walk. Yeah. He did the janitor walk like, is this happening for real? You look at him walk. He was like, is this really happening? He went back there with his wrench and was like, clink, 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 clink. And then it stopped. And then he walked off like, ugh.
But no, because it took him 10 minutes.
I don't know if it was him to take 2 minutes.
Where was it at? There it go.
It was in New York.
What? Do you have a dark booty hole?
What?
Wait,
what?
I should have told you to lower down the volume. But since you're here, this oil helps with dark spots on your booty, vagina, all those special areas. You don't need to be insecure because that wax lady or that old razor gave you uneven skin. Get yourself some Her Fantasy Box Renew Oil and thank me later.
You know what? That's probably not a bad idea if you got a dark booty hole. Her Fantasy Box.
Like, they definitely could have worded that differently.
No, you know what? No. You know why? Because it caught our attention. That's exactly why they did that, because it caught our attention. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been looking. We wouldn't even have known what the hell that was. Honestly, if you're scrolling by, I would have thought that was just regular. Even if they wouldn't have had dark booty hole, just seeing that, I'd have thought there was some cooking oil or some damn hair oil.
Look,
that's good marketing. You cannot lie. That's damn good marketing.
Yeah,
bullying
that is
like
good.
that.
That is good marketing, but it's a double-edged sword because you could have said get rid of dark spots or anything else. You could have worded, but like you said, that's good marketing. You caught people's, attention because everybody talking about everybody, not even the homos no more. Everybody went on you know what I'm saying? But dark spot removal, you can remove a dark spot from your armpit, from your knee to everywhere.
Armani,
But
see, that's good marketing right there. You can't lie, Armani. Armani got the what the fuck emoji in the chat. That was good ass strategy because had you not seen that, you'd have just went right by past that. Like I said, thinking that's some cooking oil or some hair oil. That's some good ass goddamn marketing right there. I don't care what nobody say. I'm out of town, thugging with my round. The coochie pink and a booty hole brown. God dog. All right, let's see what else has been going on. Oh, you know what? I had some stuff saved down here that we're going to talk about. Oh, don't forget, you know what? If anybody is up and at it tonight, we may watch Jocelyn's Cabaret over on my Discord, though. We'll watch it over there on the Discord. Either that or we'll watch Real Housewives of Atlanta because I need to watch that too. Speaking of stupid ass news, did y'all hear about this Japanese man who dropped $20K on a goddamn life-like costume to be a damn dog?
Okay,
you know you got too much fucking money. Look at this. Other dogs are scared.
I couldn't even put logic to this situation because
there is none.
Yeah, there's a total different. People actually do this like regularly. After I researched it, not just this man as a dog, but I don't know what to say. I don't want to be offensive. I want to be grossed out, but I can't. But
okay. This is offensive to me because what in the actual helly hell? What in the actual Earth 2? What in the?
But is they do the SEX thing in them suits.
I was just gonna say that could be a kink, and I don't want to yuck nobody's yum.
There is a difference between a furry and an obsession. That's why we all silent.
How you can't shut all us three up? We can't even say shit about this because it's like what the fuck?
Like hello, mistress of the kink world, right here. I have nothing. I cannot.
It's all right till he got a pee. Where he piss at?
It's all right.
He got to change his own dog ball.
It's all right. It's all right until, dude, you're a fucking person. You are a person.
It is though. You know what, Neil? It is on brand. You know, because. And
another thing, I was like, does he have a wife? Does his wife support that?
Hell
fucking no.
You spend $20K on that. That $20K could have been spent on literally anything else, and I would not be upset.
We could have put that $20K down on a condo.
You could have spent $20K and bought the second dumbest, because this is the dumbest.
Armani, if it's the one that you're talking about where that woman was like, she was like galloping like a dog, that was wild. If it's the one I'm thinking of like years ago, this woman was like, she like lived with dogs or something, and when she walked, it was wild. She damn near had a stride and a gallop just like a dog. It was the wildest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, some people apparently identify as animals, babies, dress up and live like that. Yeah, for some people it's a kink. You know, they call it bigs and littles and furries like and all that. Yeah.
This is taking horseplay to a whole new level.
Hey Tracy Boo. And I sent you the link too, Tracy. Yeah, like for some people that's a kink. I ain't mad at them, but and then if you got the money like that, hey, that's on you. Do what you do, how you do it.
Yeah, knock yourself out, kid.
Please knock yourself out.
Hey, Auntie.
What's up?
Do you got the LA man that was stood up on your roster to talk about?
I can go get it.
The what?
Oh, y'all, yeah. You know what? We'll talk about this one, and then I can pull that one up because it was the same as this. Did y'all see about this? The bank robber that fell from the ceiling onto a recycling bin.
Yes.
Police are there waiting on his ass. You big dummy. Look at this man.
Big dummy.
His stupid ass is coming down, thinking he got away with murder, like a big dummy.
Yeah, because he's crawling through the air vents, the ducts, the roof. He done dipped himself up in there.
He dumped his head down like God damn.
and went back in the air vents and was trying to crawl out the air vents. That's how he got in.
He done saw
But
blue
he didn't know that
too
there's
many
sensors in
times.
the air vents.
You big dummy.
You act like there's just sensors everywhere in camera. No, in the air vents too. They know how people rob things. Come on, sir. That silent alarm went off and the police rolled up and was like, wait till he come out. This is the only way he can come out.
I wouldn't waste my time trying to go in there and get his ass. Like, look at this stupid motherfucker. He just made this all so easy. Come on, bring your dumb ass down. And once he fell in that goddamn recycling bin,
it was over.
He was even like, fuck, they got
it was over.
You're better off trying to rob an ATM. You big
and you know the police officers were laughing at him when it happened. They put him in handcuffs and they were walking away, busting up laughing.
Let me see. Let me find that one about that guy because that was really sad. And you know what? I'm woman enough to admit I stood a guy up before, and a part of me was like, damn, what if he felt like this? But then I like to think like maybe he was like, fuck that bitch. Da, da, da. But he had a lot of these sort of characteristics. And you know what I'm saying? But I feel like he lied for me on the get-go about who he was. And so I kind of feel like I was justified for standing him up. That's neither here nor there. Don't judge me, judge your mama. But y'all listen to this. This is real sad.
So I just left the restaurant after waiting 30 minutes for a date to show up. And apparently I got stood up. I don't know what to say. Like, I'm trying to do everything right to be a gentleman. I brought flowers. I've been consistent talking with this girl for 2 weeks, trying to get to know what she likes, what she doesn't like. I made plans. I picked the restaurant, the day, and the time. I've done everything to be just the kind of guy that would value somebody's time. Like, I'm just looking for my person. I'm just looking for the one that I guess is out there for me. I mean, I want to be somebody's husband someday, father. I'm trying to do everything that's right, and I just get stood up. Like, my feelings didn't even matter.
Damn.
Sitting there eating a meal by myself and realizing that nobody even cares about people anymore. Like, LA dating shouldn't even be this hard. It shouldn't be this hard to find somebody.
Pause that for a second.
It shouldn't be this difficult to fall in love, to be kind to one another. Like, what, ladies, tell me, what did I do wrong?
I can tell you, I can answer that for you right now. You didn't have headphones and or a mic. That background noise was killing me. Yo, what?
You're a jerk for that one, though. You're a jerk for that. I could have
been meaner, and we all know it.
He's a jerk for that one. But okay, listen. I know two people. Well, maybe my neighbors, may not. I'm not gonna incriminate anybody who fit his disposition. Okay, but they have very good paying jobs. They're complete gentlemen, and
they're not whiny little bitches.
No. They're no. I think there's a point where some men, they want to be a husband. They want to, let's say, I dare say this, submit to their woman, but he's not submitting. He just wants to be available for her emotionally. You know what I'm saying? But when sometimes people abuse those emotions. And this person right here, I'm glad you brought that up, because this person right here that wants to give their emotions on the table, contrary to a lot of men want to hide their emotions, this person is going to be the serial killer.
Right. Definitely giving tarp for carpet vibes.
It's giving auntie, I'm judging you. I'm judging. And I'm going to tell you why I'm judging. Because I literally had this conversation with my son today. And I was like, listen, just because you do not like this person does not give you the right to stand them up or talk to them wrong. Talk to this person the way you would want somebody to talk to you if they thought you looked ugly. I was like, you could at least, I was like, you don't have to like the person, but you could be nice. You could definitely just go, because if somebody did it to you, you wouldn't feel so great either. So I do think that there is a thing that, I mean, I mean, what harm would it really do to go there, have a drink, and be like, you know what, I'm just not interested. You
It
know
could be
what I
the
mean? Like,
final harm. Again, for a carpet. It could have been a lot of harm. We don't know.
look, I mean,
Listen,
it could be a lot of harm when you lead somebody on and then they come to your house and blow your house up. I
that
mean,
part.
technically,
Yeah.
you're playing Russian roulette either way. When you like, I
No,
mean, something had to
I would
happen
But
for
listen, in my defense though, let me tell you. First of
Judge.
all, I was like 19, 20 years old when I set this guy up. This was in the era of the chat lines, okay? We didn't have the internet. The chat lines were our damn internet back in
Oh
the day, okay? And I
yes.
took a chance meeting this guy on the chat line, right? Now, this was back in the day when I was addicted to Tyrese. I mean, Tyrese was my because I know I like my man chocolate in a mug, right? And he was like my dream guy, right? And so I made the mistake because the guy, of course, getting to know somebody over the phone, he asked me like, well, what's your ideal guy? What he look like? Mind you, I'm 19, 20. Yes, I'm very shallow back then. I'm like, I like the, type of men that look like Tyrese, like this, blah, 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 blah. He straight up said, oh yeah, I kind of resemble Tyrese. I'm not gonna lie, I don't work out as much, but I am bald head and I got
No,
this, but I don't have any tattoos.
Ah.
But I'm
not the
similar
I
and
look
da da
like
da da da
Janet
da da.
Jackson.
Listen, and he was like, well, and I even asked him, I said, if you had to compare yourself like to a person, again, I'm very shallow, not even gonna freaking lie, not even gonna lie. If you had to compare, who would you say you look like? And he was like, no, for real. That's what my friends tell me I look like all the time, and da 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 da. And like I was like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I was like, no goddamn celebrity, none of that. You know what I'm saying, bitch? But I know I'm fine in the motherfucker, right? So he invited me out to the movies, and we get to the movies, and just imagine, like I said, he told me this is who he looks like. I'm telling him exactly how I look, what I'm gonna have on, what I look like, blah 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 blah. Give him a full description. I never said I look like goddamn Holly Berry or Janet Jackson, none of that. But he told me he looked like goddamn Tyrese. Baby, when I get there to the actual movies, now mind you, bitch, I'm looking for Tyrese. When I tell you, next thing you know, I'm just looking and looking and looking. He comes up to me and he's like, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, this nigga looked like Sinbad. He did not look like Tyrese at all. I was like, wait a minute. I'm
Did he
talking
think
about
you were
with the high, I'm talking about high red with the high booty on his back, tall nigga.
No,
Like,
no,
I was like, wait a minute, hold
no,
on.
Did he think you were fine?
no. See, no. This is. I'm glad you brought that up, Auntie, because I got this is
And that
the
was the
direct
beginning
but
of
the
my
opposite.
catfish addiction right there. I was like, this nigga got me. And I even said straight up, I was like, wait a minute, because when me and you talked on the phone, you said you look like Tyrese. What? Like, what? Do you know who Tyrese is? And he was like, yeah, I know who he is. I was like, I'm talking about always Coca-Cola Tyrese. Like, the guy that was singing on the bus, Tyrese. Like, we talking about the same person, right? And he was like, no, yeah, we're talking about the same person. Like, you don't think we're similar? I was like, y'all look nothing alike. Like nothing. So we ended up going into the movies. We was going to see Cruel Intentions. When I
Oh
tell you,
hell!
it was back then, back in the day. He was, and then on top of that, just meeting me, he already trying to get handsy and touchy. I was like, oh, this good. No, we went and sat down, bitch, during the credits. I was like, oh, I gotta go pee so bad. I will be back. I gotta go pee. I went straight out the door, straight to my goddamn car and dipped on that ass. I was like, I cannot believe this nigga said he looked like I will never forget.
You know what? In that case,
And
Auntie.
and then one more thing, his breath smelled like chili cheese Fritos because he had just got through eating some damn chili cheese Fritos. And the two things that stand out about me, Sinbad just got through eating chili cheese Fritos. That's what came. I was like, this nigga done got me.
Okay, you know, Auntie, I take my judgment back.
I'm just
You at least
saying.
win. Listen, you at least
I
win.
went, yes.
You at least win. It's the people who don't even go, don't even like you did all of this. Now, I mean, in 2023,
I'm a flake.
I feel like this was one of those. He got money, he cash at me, he send me stuff,
Nah, Reese.
you know. So, I'm just along for the ride.
I like that.
And then when it's time to put up or shut up, I shut up because I'm not putting up. I flaked on the date type of deal is what this thing is giving me because of the way he looks. But Auntie, like I said, in your example, I'm a firm believer that that seems to be about right. What I don't like is I see you from around the corner and then I'll be like, nah, inflate. Then, because again, people be like, oh, people are crazy in person and you don't know what they do. Okay, them jokers will show up at your house and you don't know what
that
they'll do.
part.
I mean, so it's not like it's not like in this day and age, if somebody crazy, they're crazy regardless of
What you
where
gonna
we
do?
at, of where we at. But I mean, at least tell people kindly not to, do whatever.
You know, one thing, like I was saying earlier, Auntie, how you said the guy said he looked like Tyrese. Since high school, I've been told I look like Tyrese. I've worked my whole life not trying to be a bald-headed, milk dud ass black man looking like Tyrese with the high cheekbones. That's one of the things that they would say, who do you think you look like as an actor? Who do you think you look like? People say I look like Tyrese, okay? Not comparing myself to him. I can't sing Coca-Cola songs, but I see the likeness, okay? But when you go out, this is way, way before. When you go out with guys, they bolster themselves up. They look like this. They got abs. They got this money. But when you see them and they don't look like anything but at least I'm 10 centimeters from looking like Tyrese. I'm not the bitch that's going to sit there and be like, okay, let's have this drink and the free meal. I'm the person that's going to be like, this is not going to work out and I'm going to excuse myself.
I get the drink in the mirror. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't care how they feel. I don't care how they feel because one thing, I'm not out here trying to be no HEOE.
I ain't say you gonna be no Punani, but I sure will take a little surf and turf, nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh wait, no, I'm the stupid person out here trying to find a husband, but my stupid ass found one after all these first people I went through.
Oh, child, been there, done that with the husband, bitch. I could have had a Klondike and a V8, okay? Or this nigga right here. Y'all look at this. This was wild as hell. Who's Tracy? Was this the one that sent me? Was you the one that sent this to the group chat?
Los Angeles, born with.
Wow. Y'all think everything about man meat is me?
Everything about man meat is you.
That has man meat.
Yeah, because that is
always you. Wow. Listen, y'all, I don't know if y'all watch Soft White Underbelly on YouTube. If you do not, y'all need to get into Soft White Underbelly because he be having some like dope ass episodes on there, right?
That show is scary for anybody that's sensitive. Remember, it's scary.
It's all trigger warning. All trigger warning to it. Just know because they talk about some pretty deep things on there. Now this guy says, let me go back. Software Underbelly. A man named Tank, Los Angeles truck driver, revealed he was born with 2 penises and was candid about his sex life. Tank reportedly suffered from dysphilia, a genetic abnormality in which a male is born with 2 penises. The rare condition affects less than 1,000 men and boys across the United States. Tank, who was sent to juvenile detention center after being convicted of a manslaughter at 12 years old, admitted that he was a virgin until he was released from custody at 24 years old. Women didn't believe it when I told them I had 2 dicks. But then I took it to the room and they'd see it. According to Tank, he would ejaculate from both both penises at the same time, even if only one was being stimulated. When I was penetrating a woman, I would get a feeling, but one of my penises, like a side, and feels like it's gonna blow. Basically, he had to feel it. If one was manipulated, the other one would feel it at the same time. The truck driver said he even encountered some women who wanted both penises at the same time. Jesus, some women became addicted. He would have threesomes, and afterwards they broke up. He became single, and the penises were no longer satisfying. However, over time, the LA native and his two penises became problematic, and it was difficult for him to have sex because it was painful. So I decided to get the surgery so he wouldn't hurt women. Now today, he is only slanging one penis.
Oh, hell no. I didn't even read that far. No. What's that saying? Okay, I don't want to be, okay, one in the pink, two in the stink. Or is that how it go?
Yeah.
Or is it two in the, okay,
one in the pink.
Yeah, okay, so they make sex toys to do that. Okay, so you have a real life man with both of them.
I'm just saying.
This is husband material right here. This is husband material right here.
He was.
Y'all should have caught him up a long time ago.
Nah, I'm good on that shit. That don't even sound appealing. That is no way, shape, form, or matter sound appealing.
Wait a minute. We're skipping over the manslaughter at 12 part. That was the part that fit me. I was like, oh,
what?
We just gonna pass over that whole part.
He's a free man, Savannah. He's a free man.
Valid reason for that. Yes, Tracy.
He's a free man.
We all make mistakes. We all have past. Why are you bringing it up?
12? At 12. When it said manslaughter at 12, I said, oh, okay. I mean, anything else after that don't make no sense to me because
he didn't give context of why he was charged for manslaughter. Maybe someone tried to take advantage of him and he had to protect himself.
He's rehabilitated.
He's rehabilitated. He served his time, nigga. He served his time.
Why you bring up the passport, Tracy?
Absolutely not.
He served his time.
Goddamn right. He served his time.
Listen, at this point, I was like, he missed his calling. He would have been great on OnlyFans. I mean, he'd have
okay.
Woo!
Could have called that nigga Double Dick Dave. Down Dave.
He would be a millionaire right now. A trillionaire, maybe.
He'd have been killing on
because that's what he said, Nick. He said if one is stimulated, he feels it in the other. That's wild.
He is going to hell for what he did to
the second penis. That's why he's going to hell. To the second penis.
Yes. Ain't no repenting for that. No,
but this is another one of those things that we were speaking about earlier. Sometimes we can talk about these things, but physically we don't know how that feels. You know what I'm saying? In that person's head.
I know how deep. I feel like this man did it to spite women.
Her phone keep going in and out.
I mean,
he said they were taking advantage of him. They were coming back and then dusting him off. He was like, I'm done with it. He has a heart. He wants to fall in love, but they just coming back for the mean pain 2 times, and he's like, I just want a woman.
Well, maybe he should have better game then. Maybe he shouldn't lead with the 2 dicks.
You know what? Listen, I'm gonna ask a serious question. This is a for real question, because that's like a rare whatever it's a rare disease. I don't know. Dysmorphia, yes. Just like was it hermaphrodism is a rarity as well. Like,
yeah.
I wonder, do they have to go through surgery like the same? Or, if that's your partner, and what if you found this out later on about your partner? Say you and your partner were not sexual at all in the beginning. You just got to, huh?
No,
partners.
That's one of those things you're going to have to after the third date.
I feel like hermaphrodite is not the word to use.
After the third date, I think he should have said something, because I don't know, because we know we got these HOEs out here that they pop off after a dinner. They have to, but some of us with class wait to the third date And
whoa.
I
the
kind of
third
feel
day,
bad for him. I
no, the
mean, he
third
got
day
the
was when he would
surgery
have,
now,
he
but
could
that's
have
gonna be
said,
hard to.
Well,
That
he
had to
said
been
no,
hard
because
for him
you
growing up.
listen, guys, listen, because you know the third date is not you going out, it's you inviting someone to your home. Let's have a private dinner at home, and that's when you know you about to get romanticized, okay? And that's when before he did anything, that's when he had the opportunity to say, "I got two dinglings."
Somebody might be
And
turned
then
on by
the
that.
person,
Ooh,
yeah,
I just
and the
want to
person
see
that you're
it.
dating is going to be inquisitive. What you mean you got two dinglings? She gonna be like,
okay,
are you gonna pull them
but
out the drawer, or you got two in your what you gonna
but
do?
I
And
but
that's
I
what
have
you
a
gotta explain.
question, Neil. I have a question. What do you have
Yeah.
against women who give it up on the first night? Like,
Oh, I don't have
what if the
anything against
world
women.
ends? What if the world ends in 5 minutes? I only have 3 to get it in. What's so wrong about that?
Oh no, that's my dynamic. That's my dynamic. That because again, I said I was when I was dating, I wasn't looking for fling. I was looking for a husband. I had Claire Huxtable syndrome. Okay. I was tossing niggas left to right. You can't touch me. No, you can't talk to me. This date didn't go right. Nope, 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 nope. I don't care if you had a fucking pardon me for cursing. I don't care if you had a Nissan that went putt putt or you had a Porsche that went vroom. I don't care how much money you had. I was looking for a responsible husband. So
I
you
was
wasn't getting no ching ching to the
I was looking
dingaling.
for, well, not a husband. I was looking for stability, but I could still find that in somebody who is willing to give it to
The
me good
only
on the first
person.
night.
It's my pussy. I can do what I want. Yeah,
Exactly.
I can do what I
And
So,
Yeah,
want. It's
that's
my
get
your
all the
pussy.
right.
I can
adults
do what
here.
I
Why are we
want.
wasting time? Why are we playing
Wait,
this
so
no,
game?
I'm saying
I was
that's why I
gonna
said
say
that's my
Tracy
right.
awful
That's your
quiet
right.
over there. What you got to say, Tracy? She awful quiet over there.
listen, because somebody was like, "Girl, it's probably on Twitter. Go look for us. Go take one
You
for the
know,
team.
go
Go
find it,
search, right?
Tracy. You
Right."
know, you the
So
penis investigator.
listen, right? So I was gonna go look, right? I was gonna go. But after I got the hairy booty holes for multiple weeks, thanks to you, I decided,
Thanks to me.
Oh,
I decided,
Could you
I
see the booty hole,
decided
Harry Brown?
that I will
Yes.
pass
yeah.
on the searching. Auntie has traumatized me on the Twitter
Oh,
searches.
That's what you
Um,
get for that's what you get for being my friend. That's
Well,
what you get for being my friend. I don't
so,
apologize for
why do we
nothing.
have these
like,
but I will
conversations?
say this, right?
I don't
So,
apologize for nothing.
okay, so I'll say this when it comes to the man in the multiple things, right?
Hmm.
So
singular.
when he decided to cut the one off and just decided, he's like, how did he? I wonder how he made that decision. You know how when
He
people were like, oh, they had twins and they gave one up and they kept one? Like, how do you make
Well,
the call of which
no, I
one
tell
you
you,
get
I'm
he
rid
picked
of?
the
sure.
bigger one. He
Listen,
picked the bigger one. That's what he
I'm
did. He picked
sure.
the bigger one. Cut
No,
the
I'm
short one
sure
off.
it wasn't like a fork in the road and you have to choose left or right. I'm sure there was one that was already like the primary one, and maybe there was one sort of
Yeah,
to the
like because
side. Yeah,
he said
something
that
like
he had the
that. But
one removed because it was starting to hurt. So he
yeah, I'm
probably got
sure it
rid of the
wasn't
one that
like
was hurting.
a fork in the road. You got to go this way or left there.
But
Because
I
Jess
hope
is
this
crazy.
man scarred Auntie for you, Tracy. I hope that was a little get
That's
back.
a good question. If they were both
Wait,
ejaculating
just
on one
because we looking
another,
at it and we poking fun at him, he did say he was having pain.
that's
Yeah.
So
true.
that's kind of way I want to compare this to like okay, responsibly, like a woman
He
with big
also
breasts,
he
and you
also
know how
unalived
men
someone at 12. So I
you
mean,
Again,
yeah,
looking at the picture.
but listen,
stupid.
you know how women have large breasts, and the women say that their breasts are too heavy, so they'll get a breast
Uh-huh.
reduction,
No idea.
and
Yes,
you be like,
sir.
"Why you get the breast reduction?" Because then
Because
you
my
have some
back
good,
was
some
hurting. Because my
yeah, but they
back
don't
was hurting.
understand
That's
that.
why I
And
got it. Because my
and
back was
compare this to
hurting.
him. He's saying my second peen is hurting, so I'm getting it
Deal
chopped
with
off,
it.
just like y'all. You know,
Deal with
come
it.
on now.
I've never had to say my titties make my back hurt. So I cannot relate.
I can't say I have a second peen, so I can't relate either.
You know, can't none of us relate. We just happy with what God gave us. Did y'all?
Auntie,
What's up,
Auntie,
boo?
if let's say like you had ran into someone with two penises, right? Would you take a ride to see what it was like?
I just
Or
want
would
to
you be
look at.
like, nah,
Listen.
Yes.
Just because.
no, you can't look at it. You gotta you
No,
either gotta
I don't have
take
to
the
look
no,
ride to see what it's
Mm-mm,
like, or
mm-mm.
be like,
I
nah, I'm good.
I
What you
don't have to
doing?
look at
I
it.
am an
Sit on it.
exploratory. I'm Dora. I like
Yes.
exploring everything,
wait,
but I just
Bob,
want to
Bob,
look and
Bob,
you know
Bob.
what I'm saying. I want to look and I want to see what it look like.
I
See if
want
it
to
look
know
like
what
in
it
person.
does.
If what it look like in my head look like. I just want to see what it look like. You never know. I
You
just
Nah,
don't.
nah,
want
nah.
to. I
It
want
may
to
look
see what
like
it
it may
look
look
like.
like fucking Squidward tentacles and stuff coming out. It could be like,
You
ew, no.
know,
So
Nah, nah, nah. You got listen.
listen.
You had to ride that sucker home.
And I will.
Since I have divorced and I have gotten into my 40s, when I tell you my sex drive is on another sort of I'm interested in a whole bunch of other things that I probably would have been like, ew, to before. So I just want to see what the two dicks look like. Let's see what it's given. Let's see what it's got to give. Let's just see what it look like. I'm just saying,
I want to know. I want to know if God's
wait,
like
I don't see nothing wrong with
wrong
that
with
shit.
it.
I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Wait, you grow in your education, you grow in your own body, you grow with growing children, you grow when you being your own person. You can grow sexually too. So some you didn't like 10 years ago, you may like now.
Well, yeah.
No, I'm
10
just saying.
years
I
ago,
just want to see what it look like.
10 years ago, I had never. Anyway.
Yeah, keep that to yourself. Keep that to yourself. Did y'all hear about this story right here, though?
No.
Yeah, we gonna move on from that. With her ass. Y'all hear about this story right here? If it had been me, I'd have whooped his ass. Had it been me and my child, a mother and a daughter, they finna sue. And I love Delta
Me
Airlines too.
too.
I'm either always flying Delta or American Airlines. Those are my two favorites to fly with. But a mother and daughter, they finna sue sue the airline because the flight attendant kept on serving this man, had over 10 glasses of vodka on the plane, and he started sexually assaulting this mother and the daughter on the plane. The flight attendant let it happen, they said, because the flight attendant just kept on. And this was a 9-hour flight they were on, mind you.
Dang. Okay, I'm just
16-year-old daughter and the mother. They were unidentified man. They said he was drunk and belligerent on the flight and all that.
okay. So, like, you know how I don't know how it is where y'all live.
Yeah,
If a patron,
I'm gonna have to mute your thing, Mizzle. I think somebody's talking in the background.
if
Missile is not here. It's only sir.
if a patron is at a bar and and they like wreck because they're under the influence, like that establishment can be held responsible. I thought that was like the same standard for every business that serves alcohol.
I thought it was as well.
So I don't understand why the flight attendant would even serve that many, and then to not prevent like that doesn't track with I'm why.
Do y'all remember the same time this year, the same airline had the guy where he peed on the passengers next to him?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yes, they were feeding him excess alcohol. I was aware that you only get 3 drinks. 11 is way past 3. Okay.
And then it makes you think, was he like in first class or something? And they kept serving him the alcohol because Dan show, I've never flown first class. I don't know them kind of privileges. I've only flown coach before, and they damn show cut your ass off at like 3. 3 is the most drinks I done ever had on the flight before. Then again, the longest flight I've ever been on is 5 hours.
First class one time, and there's only 2 seats in between you, and there's a portrait where you can pull over the cover. It's only the 2 people in there. Is if you're flying dual with 2 people or the other guest bought the seat. When you have the what is the partition? There you go. The partition you can close. Can't nobody get in there but the stewardess.
Listen, I've done first class and I've done business. You are correct. You can get as many drinks as you want. They will keep serving. As long as you ask, they will serve. So, have I had more than 3 drinks on the plane? Absolutely.
How long was the flight though? Does it depend on how long the flight is, or is it just as long as they're serving drinks? Because again,
as long as they're serving drinks. as
But
long as they're
we have to
serving.
realize if he was in the first class, there's only 2 seats in the first class. If he was business class,
Not
you
all,
wait.
not all,
No,
not all
I
planes
don't get my
that
drink
have
real
first
quick.
class are only 2 seats in the front. Not all. I mean, it depends on the size of the plane, though. So some planes, their first class is 4, depending on the size of the plane.
that's why I
Some are
think it was
2,
business. I think it was business class
but
that they
it
were
depends
in.
on. Yeah, it depends on the size of the plane. But both business and first class, you get drinks. You can get as many drinks as you want as long as they're flying.
See, that's my problem. I wasn't trying to be too drunk on the plane because if this motherfucker go down, I'm about to. I need to be aware.
Nope. Hell no. I need to feel good. I need to feel
Out of
good.
all the places that I drink on a plane, no, I'm sober as hell.
If the plane's going down anyway, what's the point? Might as well just get it in
Absolutely.
quick.
No,
Listen,
Like
I
don't,
will say
don't
this.
like heights.
Um,
So
I
like
ain't never in my life been sober on a plane.
I've only been on a plane
no.
full of
Ever been
Because if
sober
it
while
crash,
I'm
I need if
flying.
it crash in the ocean. I'ma swim. I got good swimming legs.
I don't even
I'ma
know what that's
swim.
like.
yeah, no.
Man,
Like
somebody should have drink for me
again, I've
with
only been on
this.
a plane a total of twice, and that's just because it was one trip, like round trip.
so
Like
I had.
I don't.
Yep. Nope. Because I flew,
And cars work just fine. Like if
and I was.
we're meant to fly, we would have wings. So why?
No, I've done a 6-hour flight,
That's
and
just stupid.
it was basically unlimited alcohol.
No.
I've
Get it
done like a 20-hour flight, and it was basically unlimited alcohol. I mean, technically, as long as you do business or first class, you can start from the time that they start serving to the time that they stop serving. You can order whatever it is that you like.
See, you know what? Wait, Trace. My superpower is because before I get on there, I'm gonna have an edible.
Uh-uh.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't never.
I'm not even dealing
Once
with the
again,
alcohol.
ain't never flown sober before. I don't know what that's
But
like.
Here-
I
here's
think
my
I think
problem,
an edible
right?
is sober. I think an edible is sober.
But here's my
That
problem,
part
right?
right there, Joseph. After 3 drinks, especially depending on what it is, we fighting the fucking, or eating.
Listen,
But I that's all we gonna do. We going to the restaurant, we going back to the house, and we taking to the streets.
but this
That's
is what
it.
I don't understand. I've had them like people get belligerent and they pull the plane over and they do
Yeah, you
detours.
have
They'll
to
do
land in a
emergency
place.
landings because a passenger is just belligerent.
So why didn't
So
they do
my
this?
exactly. So my question is, was the passenger belligerent in their drinking,
Yes,
or
What
was
they
it?
said was,
yes,
according
because
to
he
the,
sexually assaulted them.
it says,
But that's not belligerent in your drinking.
listen, it says the lawsuit states that the flight attendant has served the man over 10 vodka drinks during the 9-hour flight, and he began to make sexual advances at the pair. The duo reportedly complained to the flight attendants, but were blatantly ignored. Where's the part where they said he allegedly frightened the teen by putting his hands on her back, making obscene gestures, screaming and demanding she tell him where her address and personal information. The family claims the mom complained the flight attendant blew her off, telling her to be patient. The man gave the mother and her daughter a brief break by heading to the bathroom to loudly throw up before returning with a glass of wine. Rather than move him to a different seat, the flight attendant allegedly told him to stop talking to the victims. And then prompting an enraged, profanity-laced outburst from the drunk man who called the mom and her fucking kids, called her kids some fucking bitches. The teen began to have a panic attack and put her head down in her mom's lap, only to feel the intoxicated man clammy fingers underneath her shirt. What? Climbing up her back, fingering her bra strap and moving over her body. She then jumped out of her seat crying. The drunk man allegedly reached over and put his hands up the mom's leg before she screamed at him to stop and also jumped out of her seat. The mother demanded the flight attendant contact the police, but was told to calm down and think about it. The victims then switched seats for the rest of the flight. When the flight landed, the attendants allowed the man to get off the flight freely. They didn't offer the mother or the daughter. They did offer the mother and the daughter $5,000 free airline miles and an apology.
Fuck that. Fuck that. That is an insult. That's an insult. Fuck
so
that.
They gave them hoes frequent flyer miles for a drunk man harassing you on the plane.
Okay, Auntie, you're a nurse. You're a nurse. You know when the altitude changes, your blood flow changes, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so if you're drinking alcohol and the blood flow changes, you're gonna be drunker than you drunk on land in the air. You're gonna be drunker than drunker in the air.
You're gonna be drinking a Cooter Brown.
Yeah, so you gave him 11 shots. If you gave him 11 shots on land, he'll just be skipping out of a pub singing La Shangri-La. But you give him one in the air, come on.
I mean, regardless of the fact, the flight attendants should have seen that he was already sort of going there. They should have taken heed to the woman and her daughters, please, when they were, saying, look here, this nigga tripping. They should have threatened, like, I'm gonna beat his ass if y'all don't do something to him. If these hands get thrown, that's on y'all.
Yeah, like, he was at one point clearly belligerent if he's yelling at her to give up her personal information. And for me, though, you threw up loudly in the plane bathroom and you come back out with a glass of wine. How about a glass of water?
Equal rights and lefts on his ass.
How about everybody that served him is about to get fired?
I'm saying.
Number one, I need y'all to stop with all this alcohol slander because I don't smoke, I just drink. Well, so don't judge me.
Okay, well, I'm judging you. I'm judging you.
Listen, judging the hell out you.
I'm judging the hell out you.
I can take down 12 shots easy. But I could take down 12 shots easy. Mind your business. Don't judge me. Judge your mama. Don't tell you right now. So
you said 12?
12, absolutely. What do you mean? What do you mean?
I said 12. I'm questioning your authority.
Cheaper by the dozen, baby. Get it right.
We're not saying we don't believe you. We're saying what the fuck.
What I will say is, like, when people are like, why don't they cut them off? Because when you pay that type of money for your thing, there really ain't no cutoff. You get kicked off the plane. We call the air marshals and we stop the flight and we have to, make an emergency landing and departure. He should have been arrested right outside the gate. Like,
this was my other theory. My other theory is that they were just trying to get everybody else landed. And they were trying to pacify him by giving him the alcohol because he was already violently throwing up, being a ruckus. So they're like, we just need to get this plan landed so they can. Other people have connecting flights. Some people just need to land here. So this is my theory that they were just okay. Let's feed him his motherfucking poison and just keep this nigga drunk. And it kind of backflashed on him. That's my opinion.
Airlines don't give a fuck about people's connecting flights. They care about making money.
They don't give a damn.
They do, because remember, they have to pay back them if they don't make the connecting flights via the captain or what happened on the plane. They're gonna have to pay it back.
Yeah, but that's outside of the captain's control. Like, you can't control a drunk, belligerent passenger. Like, what I will say is,
their jobs.
But where my problem even. So sometimes, depending on how far you are from your destination, they're like, we're too close. We're not going to stop the flight when we're like an hour and a half from where we need to be, right? So if I'm on a 9-hour flight, if I'm on a 9-hour flight and I've made it 7.5 hours, they're not going to then depart the plane before we get to the destination because it's so close to the thing, unless there was like a medical emergency. So I understand them saying we're not going to stop the plane, although they should have. That they're not going to stop the plane to do it. What I don't understand is why he was not arrested at the gate. I need to understand why there was
because remember, they haven't brought out his name and who he was exactly. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I do think that he was a man that knew how to abuse his power. This is my assumption. And he was like, I'm getting here, I'm getting there, and you know who I am, and I'm getting here. And he used that, he used that Caucasian power. Do you know who I am? Do you know what I do? You know how many flyover miles I got? That's my opinion.
And I can't wait for his name and face to come out and so we can see what he do. Now, if he works for Boeing, I know something.
You already know he done protected his name. The story done came out. He done already got his lawyers together. He done already put out a story.
Oh,
I just seen fine ass Method Man.
Hey, wait, is that Method Man?
What? I'm just finna.
Wait, is that Method Man?
Yes, God.
Why do
Let me enlarge my screen.
I
Okay,
don't
let
even
me stop
like
being
light
hold on,
skinned
my
men.
husband is here.
I don't even like light skinned men.
like? Why does he gotta be loyal to his wife?
I don't even like. Yeah, I like my man chocolate. Like. Oh, but that's so goddamn gorgeous.
It's not. That's not right.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Why you fucking teasing us with a good time? You gonna chop it off or
Sorry.
no?
Okay,
What
so
y'all
wait,
think about this new Twitter update? What the hell? What the fuck was the whole purpose of the new Twitter X update for? What was the point of that?
to
I don't
It's
know.
not
get
X.
about threads?
Do y'all still use Twitter?
Of
Yeah.
course I do. That's
Hell
where all the
yeah.
stuff be.
Why would
That's
I?
what I'm saying.
Oh yeah,
Twitter is like,
we know your
yes,
ass on
God.
there.
Why
You
would
collecting big pictures.
Why would I give Zuckerberg more access to my information?
Yeah, for real. Why would I do? I benefit off of Tracy as I would say a peer shit. This is my peer. My peer shows everything I need to see on fucking Twitter. Why I get on there?
Listen, my thing is so so Twitter is now X, right? So it's no longer called Twitter; it's called X.
Bump that. It's
So,
always gonna be the tweet of the me.
so I mean, what do you call your tweets now? Like X photos?
Wait,
Like I don't understand. Like what?
Can you repeat that? So Twitter is no longer. It's called X.
Yeah, it's called X. It's no longer called Twitter. It's called X.
Nah, not fucking with him. I'm about to delete my shit. Is it still on
It's
there?
Twitter. It's Twitter. But I'm not getting threads because I don't know how true this is though. Because they say if you want to delete your thread app, you have to delete your Instagram app. Because when you go over and you download the thread app, you basically it just imports all your information from Instagram over to threads.
Okay,
And
I'm confused. I'm confused now. So
it's very confusing. Yeah, I can't
okay,
get
so
I've been drinking too. I
is
damn
the
sure
Twitter
can't get it
name
right.
now? The Twitter name is now X, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I delete my Twitter, it deletes my Instagram.
No, that's threads.
But Threads doesn't. Like you just have to. So you can't change your name on Threads, right? And you can unlink it. You just have to make sure you choose the right option. So there is an option that when you go and you download Threads, right? And you say like, okay, do it. So I have a Threads account that is it's one of my Instagram handle names, but I chose not to link it to my Instagram. Like all of my contacts, all the same pictures. You can choose not to do it. You can also choose to link it. So I linked one. You can unlink it. The thing is, when you go to unlink it, there's a thing that tells you like, oh, you can't have this name on Threads with that. Like you have to have your Instagram linked to Threads. So so when you go to delete it, there's a thing that says unlink or delete. You just have to choose the right option. Thing is, people just being fast and be like, I'm just going to delete this. That's why reading is fundamental. Like,
Yeah,
that whole part.
You just have a quick tutorial right there. You just got a quick tutorial.
You got mad and was like, oh no, I want to delete this, and was like, the thing clearly says if you delete this, you're deleting your Instagram thing. You can unlink it, and then once you unlink it, you can do delete. And you could just delete the Threads thing and keep your Instagram completely separate. So you can do it. It's just people didn't read and they immediately went and hit delete and it deleted all that stuff. And I was like,
well,
I mean, technically,
that's why you're so smart.
Yeah, that's definitely a problem. But
absolutely, I was like, that's you're not reading thing because I promise you.
I'm not fronting on game. You just put me up on game. I don't even no.
I still say I don't want to give Zuckerberg more access to my information. I'm good. I'm so good.
I don't even be doing the craziest stuff on my Instagram, but I've seen people do crazier stuff and them get deleted. But I don't want to do anything for them to just erase my social media because they have some right to.
I mean, at this point, it's the same. I mean, if it's literally linked to your Instagram, so it's like if you've already given them your information if you got IG, so it's not like it's new or different or more information. It's the same information there. Now I may have all of my information linked to stuff that I had in college that is not accurate anymore, but that's neither nobody's business. All of my stuff is linked to my Google Voice phone number that isn't linked to my address that was from when we were living, in Alabama. But that's neither here nor there. See, I keep all of my stuff real incognito and don't update a damn thing. But that's neither here nor there. I'm cool with all of that. I just need to understand why um Elon think he could be playing with my Twitter like that, because I use Twitter for one purpose and one purpose only. And how dare he keep on making all these ridiculous updates, changes, and everything else, because he's keep on trying to push this whole, like, you're gonna have to start paying for Twitter. Like, he keeps on
No, because
trying me.
he has a Napoleon complex. He has a control complex. He has a power complex where he's trying to control and have power over everything. Just
Oh,
like how he was trying to say before, he wanted everybody to pay for certain things. It's a control power. It's a Napoleon complex that he's trying to go through. How are you that rich, but you want to control everybody else? I understand that, motherfucker. What's that nigga's name who should dive in the pool of coins? The duck. Scrooge McDuck.
No, that wasn't Scrooge. Yeah, a duck tail.
Scrooge McDuck. Yeah. He can think everything because I got all the money. I can control everybody.
That's DuckTales, baby.
DuckTales. What do you know? I was talking about though. DuckTales. What do you know?
DuckTales. Woo. That was my shish back in the day, baby.
I'm sorry.
Did y'all see Richard Lawson? Baby, Tracy was the one. Why Tracy talking all that hot shit? Yup, Tracy was the one that kept us abreast on the whole, that damn Richard Lawson and his likes, baby. What was he like, Tracy?
I wasn't ready for that.
Listen.
Hey, okay, so first of all, Tracy, you ain't no good sending me Idris Elba's young brother, air quotes.
Listen, okay, I had to go. Listen, when people was like, "Oh my gosh, Richard's Twitter, his Twitter," I was like, "His Twitter? Ain't no nothing be on his Twitter." Man, I went to that Twitter and was like, the Twitter like have changed since you and Tina talking about y'all not about to be together. Cause baby, I was like, it's man meat, and giant clitorises. Like, it was
that's what freaked me out more than anything. You know what? It wasn't even the man meat that freaked me out, because I'm not even phased by, I mean, men like men nowadays. I'm not even phased by that no more. Baby, it's the doggone the big clitorises that freak me out. I'm like, what in the hell is going on?
I know, it was so interesting.
Yeah, that freaked me out too. And I was like, that was one of those things that, like, I know a woman's body. You know what I'm saying? I got sisters, I got girlfriends, you know what I'm saying? All that, you know what I'm saying? But that the clitoris thing, I was like, what? And then the point that they were using it to have penetration with guys, that's what threw me the fuck back. I didn't know that people were doing that.
Yeah, Tina said I ain't going down for that shit.
I didn't know that Richard liked it. That was damn. I didn't know people was doing it. I didn't know Richard liked it. That was the part for me. I was like, oh.
I said Richard Richard got a little freaky up in here with him.
It's not a little bit of freaky deek. It's a lot of freaky deek. It's a lot of freaky deek.
Miss Tina knows, said Mama Tina said, no, sir. I can't even get down like that. That is not my ministry. I ain't mad at you, Tina girl. She said she ain't finna yuck your yum, but she ain't with the shits. All right, girl.
Okay, and this is why I gotta do I know this is gonna be humdrum, but don't nobody want to be with a man or a woman that y'all having sex, sex, pardon me, and excuse me, guys, and they're not what the satisfaction that you're looking for via your porn is not what's matching in your bedroom. You get what I'm saying?
I feel that.
You know what? I must. Ooh, I know y'all about to be mad at me. Listen to the Beehive people. Hear me out, right?
Hold on now.
Hear me out. Hear me out, right? Right. Mama Tina got to be like 87 years old. At some point, her libido got to come down. Her sex drive got to give up at some point. I don't think. Let's be clear. At that age, I mean, should we even be caring about them senior citizen sex lives? I mean,
I don't give a
technically, I
damn,
feel
quite
like
honestly.
Okay, wait.
at that age, I feel like y'all should be, worrying about going
No,
home to glory instead of
yeah, going home to
y'all done
glory, but
had
at that age, that's when
60
y'all need to be getting
years
them
of.
toys that everybody advertise. That's when you use the and
But you
Mm,
know what? You know what?
that's when y'all need to use that.
you know what?
Surprisingly, especially in the nursing homes around this age is when the STDs is at a high rate
Yeah, what
amongst
was
the
that? What's
senior
that nursing home?
citizens.
What's that nursing home where they
Just in
said that it
general,
has the
because
highest STD
you know,
rates?
a lot of the senior citizens feel like, shoot, I can't get pregnant. So they
Listen,
Mhm.
out here laying it low and spreading it wide.
no, listen.
There's a citizen.
Grandparents
Giving the
nowadays are
clap.
different. Grandparents nowadays are different because
Very different.
I promise you, my grandparents was not at all, and I know they weren't because they had
Ooh.
separate beds in their bedroom. Okay,
Oh shit!
I had true grandparents and true old people who had separate beds in their
Oh, that's
bedroom.
too funny.
So, like, I need them type of grandparents to come back because
Ain't no such thing.
these newfangled,
No,
I'm 80, but you know what? I really act like I'm 55. I'm gonna need y'all to go I'm gonna need y'all to go about y'all business somewhere because
mm-mm.
this is this is this is getting too much. I'm sorry. I don't want to think about 80-year-old people doing the do. Like I just don't. Like
No, I
that's
know.
not
Well, look,
weird.
when my grandparents were old when I was coming up, they was already old, okay. But what I did see is when we come in the house, the door was open. Grandma had already had the pot on the food, and her and grandpa was snuggled up on the couch watching their favorite soap opera they show, and they was cuddled. That's why I like cuddles. That's how you know if your partner don't cuddle with you like that, like in comfort. That's how my grandma taught me that. Even after my grandpa died, my grandma was like, I'm not remarrying. And she was young enough to remarry. And she was like, why? Because I lived that life with that man. She had everything to do, with that man. And my grandma was a very beautiful woman. But just like you said, it's a different age of grandparenting. But when my grandparents weren't having sex, they were still intimate and they were still loving, they were still, that they still had that vigor. I remember my grandpa in there when my grandma cutting potatoes, him getting behind her, what I'm saying, cuddling up. Y'all know how this is when your man cuddle up, walk up behind you, what I'm saying, you cutting something and he just help you cut it up and you just,
Wait a
that's what my
freaking
grandparents did.
the grandma humping on TikTok. Absolutely ew. Maybe I have a different impression. I don't want to think about my grandparents having. Auntie, I don't
At
want to think about my
all.
parents having sex. So
At
my
all.
grandparents is an absolute no. I was like, I don't understand. Like, mm,
Especially
mm,
if they getting it in
No,
how I
that's
be getting it in.
mm.
I don't want to see my mama
Oh
and my girl and them
God.
like
Wait,
that.
no,
Okay.
that's cool because even at my age, I told my guy, I was like, I don't have sex. Don't nobody think about me need to having sex at all. When you see me, you don't need to think about who's doing what to who to where. Nigga, don't think about me in a sexual manner at all. Don't look at me and my husband and try to size up who's the top, who's the bottom, who's doing what,
That's
and
because
so on
he's
and
a
so forth.
lady.
The grandma
Yes,
humping on Twitter. I mean on TikTok.
I'm good. Shit.
Oh
Uh-uh.
my God, no, child. I don't. I promise I don't.
Wait, did you see that grandma? No, I'm not. No.
Mm-mm. I can't do granny porn. I'm sorry. That is one category that I've never been like, you know what? Maybe I want to go. Absolutely not.
Mm-mm. But the
Listen,
crazy part, Trace, is if someone didn't like that category, it wouldn't exist. So someone likes that category. So
probably
that's why
somebody
it exists.
granddaddy.
No, I think it may be some young niggas. Cause you know how they got dilfs and milfs and all that shit in
Mm-mm.
between.
Mm-mm.
She said
What
gilfs
do you
and
call it?
milfs.
What do you call it?
Mm-mm.
Gilfs,
A
milfs,
milf?
and dilfs.
A
Mm-mm.
milf is a mom I would like to f. Dilf is
Mm-hmm.
a dad I would like to f.
Mm-hmm.
So what is a
Uh-oh.
grandparent you would like to f?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. That is
That's
just
right. I was gonna say, nah, it's a leave it alone.
listen,
It's a
I'm
we
gonna tell y'all
ain't
right
gonna
now.
do it.
I am a I am a firm believer. I tell people all the time. My level of petty is unmatched and it is just ridiculous. I will bang your
Girl,
daddy or your granddaddy to get back at you. I am
I
that
damn
petty.
sure will.
But you
I
know what I'll
damn sure
never do?
will.
I never
Become
am
your
thinking in my
stepmama.
mind, oh my gosh, let me watch old people sleeping. Absolutely not. Like,
No,
oh,
yeah, that's another thing. That never crossed our brain. That's not our fucking avenue, but it exists.
mm-mm,
Mm-mm.
mm-mm, mm.
No, I'm not doing it.
Miss Natural apologizing to. Oh, get the.
I'm finna say, yeah, I just seen this because
Oh,
I'm scrolling through some stuff. We finna see this, then we finna get on up out of here. Y'all see this right here? Y'all know I'm so upset with Miss Natural. So upset with Miss Natural because of this whole thing. Now, not tomorrow night, but Tuesday, we gonna watch the new episode of Johnson's Cabaret is coming on tonight. But I think because I don't know if Tracy and BK's Empress was because I know they wanted to watch it too, and I didn't want them to miss it if we were gonna watch it. But yeah, child, because we've been watching, because I'm not doing a review on it. So since I'm not doing a review on it, we've been watching it live over on my Discord. But this is supposed to be the next episode right here. And Jocelyn, she also whoops Raven's ass too. But like I said, scrolling through stuff, I just see this. I wanted to see what the hell this was about.
You've been saying the right things, bitch. But guess what? You still owe me an apology. We're gonna talk when you move in the house.
I was just about to say, Josh, I could have definitely did shit different. I'm older now. I done watched what the fuck I did, and I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart. And I miss you. I miss you.
Well, look, we're gonna talk about it, bitch. Don't think I'm gonna let you slide that quick, you Scorpio Venom, you bitch, you.
We gonna talk.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4.
We gonna talk.
Oh god damn, man. I gotta watch y'all carefully. I just can't be picking. I already got 4 there. It's a lot. It's a lot of girls already. Fuck.
Oops, what he got? I knew she was gonna get her ass sooner or later.
That was.
I think sooner or later we need to fucking kick Zeus off of all networks.
Lemmy's days is count. I mean, and there's no way that it can continue on like this. But then again,
Zeus needs to go away.
You know what? The writer's strike is going on. Ain't no shows being produced right now. So Tubi and damn Zeus, baby, they finna have a field day with these shows.
Yeah, like
sure is.
Okay, may I say this? I don't on Zeus Network. They all be trying to Zeus. Wait, they got like 3 good shows, and it's not drama filled. I've seen the 3 good shows. Can't remember the names of them, so don't strike me down. But you go on the network, it's 3 good shows. One's about marriage. They got 3 good shows, but the other ones where they set people up to fight are gross. I would never, ever, as a gay black man in America go on a show just be standing around and yelling at niggas to fight them so y'all can film it.
Mm-hmm.
I would never ever.
You wouldn't join for the love of Bobby?
No, hell no.
Bobby, I love you, purr.
Bobby, I love you, purr.
No, you can't wait. Okay, wait. You know what my facetious ass would do? I would audition, get on a show just to be a bitch to everybody.
That part.
Listen, you know what?
The Oppressive Women Network. That's what Bondi called it, ain't it? Speaking of Bondi, shout out to Bondi Blue, baby. She finna be on Speak on It tonight with Candy. I am so damn excited for her. Y'all, I've been watching Bondi for about 6 years, although I think she's been in the game for at least 10 or 11 years now. I've only been watching her, and I had to stop and think, like, how long have I been watching Bondi? I've been watching her for about 6 years now. I've actually been watching Ashley Miller longer. I've been watching Ashley Miller for about maybe 7 or 8 years now, but shout out to Bondi. First she did Tasha K. Now she doing Candy Speak on It. I'm excited for her. Y'all make sure y'all watch Candy Speak on It tonight with my girl on it.
I think it was Ashley Miller. I'm not. Don't quote me on that. Wait, she was the one that said that. It was Ashley that said there's a lot of men and the cabaret. that stand around and allow those women to beat each other up.
Yeah.
Even to the security, they just stand around and they're waiting for the moment. So when the moment gets too heat, that's when they come in for the cameras and stuff. But you already know what's gonna happen. You are facilitating basically a fight ring.
Yeah, because they making sure that they protect the quote unquote talent, which is Jocelyn, and they let everybody else just run amok. I mean, I take that back. They let Jocelyn run amok and protect her, and everybody else, like that's the ones that get on and they hold it and all that. Like, that's exactly why I couldn't be on this show. Y'all ain't finna hold me down and allow her to be a damn monkey and do what she want to do. But
Auntie, you not watching the Golden Bachelor?
I was just gonna say I don't want to see no old people bachelorette show.
Wait, y'all see the ones waiting for the next deal and next for the wait MILF? What is it? That was it called? It's called something for the next deal for the next MILF. It's two different shows. It's for women and men, and they're for people trying to date MILFs and date DILFs. It's a whole. I don't know if it's new, but I just found it on my motherfucking Tubi.
See, the name Tubi got it, baby. When I tell you, see, Tubi is the devil. Hoochie Daddy's come. Wait a minute. Speaking of which, bitch, let me see if I can find a Hoochie Daddy's come outside. Hoochie Daddy's all the way live. Hoochie
Oh my God!
All right, baby sis. Talk to you later. Baby sis, you say you finna get out of here?
No, I said I'm about to download TV now.
Oh, Jesus.
Baby, Hoochie Daddy's all the way live. Hoochie Daddy's come outside.
Okay, let's give Tubi some smoke because Tubi got good horror movies. They got good documentaries. They got all the uncensored documentaries. They got one of Chris Brown, which is scandalous. It's called Chris BS, I think it's called. They got a bunch of scandalous stuff on there.
Wait a minute. I'm trying to look and see if I can find the whole theme song of Hoochie Daddy's all the way loud. Hoochie Daddy's here you go, girl. Hoochie Daddy's all the way loud. Hoochie
Daddy's.
That shit is gaggy, baby. When I say that shit got me in a headlock, I be singing that just randomly.
The song is quite catchy.
Hoochie Daddy's all the way live. Hoochie Daddy's come outside. Hoochie Daddy's come outside.
This is real.
Can't you? It's so horny. Hoochie Daddy's. Hoochie Daddy's all the way live. Hoochie Daddy's come outside. Hoochie Daddy's. This shit jam. I'm lit. I'm the shit. Come around, I take your bitch. Come in.
That's my nigga right there.
Hoochie Daddy's all the way live. Hoochie Daddy's come outside. Hoochie Daddy. That shit is the shit. Hoochie Daddy's all the way live. Hoochie Daddy's come outside.
You know one thing these reality shows need to stop doing? They need to go back to like the early days when they used to do housewives and stuff and let them be natural, because you can tell when things are staged and it becomes like this ain't reality.
Unfortunately, due to the writer strike and actor strike, Carlos, the red pill king, is going to unfortunately terrorize us for another few years. Tubi is about to get all the shows. Tubi is about to be all the places doing all the things.
Baby, Hoochie Daddy's all the way live.
But unfortunately, after they cross the line, they become what they call scabs. They're not going to be able to get other jobs.
I don't care about that. They do not care.
I mean, why not? What do you mean?
They don't give
a shit. You should use this as a launching pad. This little show, use it as a launching pad so you can do better things than other things. Because you're a scab now, they're not gonna fuck with you.
You got too. Listen, number one, you give these people too much credit. Like that is not.
No, bro. Okay. Pure example. Look at Jocelyn Hernandez. What was she when we first met her?
Doing coke.
And look where she at now.
Doing coke.
A stripper doing coke.
Exactly.
Right.
No.
Still a stripper.
Doing
and
coke.
got her own show though.
Doing coke still though, like
Ew, yeah, she is.
I mean,
more coke.
Let's be clear. She's on Zeus Network with Blueface and Krishan. I mean, technically, and Natalie Nunn and the Bad Boys. I mean, technically, is she really doing that well?
Right.
She had her show on WeTV, and you see, WeTV was like, "Yeah, we pass on this foolishness."
But we also see that Krishan is she's done with Zeus TV. Out of all people,
no, she not.
She done with Blueface and Zeus.
No, she not. She
bread
not.
and butter.
No,
she is.
Listen, no, she not. She said that junk on Instagram, and then later on in the Instagram, you seen him and her in the bed together, and then she turned off the thing real quick. So no, she's
that
not.
Part. I don't believe
said
that.
She said that, but she still listen. Absolutely not. I'm gonna tell you right now. If nothing else, do I know a trauma bond when I see one? She ain't going nowhere. Exactly. She gonna have at least 2-3 more kids by this raggedy, no good joker, and gonna keep going through that same. Listen, I know a gutter snipe when I see a gutter snipe, and that right there, she ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, that's
she ain't
going better. How
nowhere.
Like to make money.
I hope not.
Absolutely not. Look, I call him out. I see him, and I'm telling you right now, if she truly left him and never went back, I will eat my own shoe. Okay? I will give up alcohol. I will give up alcohol because I can tell you one thing for certain and two things for sure. I'll be more likely to win the Powerball than I would be wrong about this one.
The only thing Krishan needs is somebody to swoop up and give her love. That's when she find real love, she gonna dip.
Herself first, but she loved that bottle way too much.
But that person that's gonna love her is gonna teach her how to love herself. And
love of dilfs. That's what it's called, for the love of dilfs. What the hell?
No.
Now they're talking about Blueface.
She needs to love herself before anyone else can love her. But no, Auntie, did you see the did you actually end up watching MILF Manor?
Oh, bud, come fill my back.
No, I watched a little bit of it. It didn't really catch my interest as much as I thought it was.
That was the sickest show I think I've ever seen in my doggone life.
Because they was all fucking each other, right?
Listen, they was sleeping with each other's sons.
Yeah, they was all fucking each other.
What show?
MILF Manor. Where all the old women went on there to date younger guys. Come to find out,
told me about that shit a couple years ago.
It's the friends, younger guys. Like, wait, what? It's the other contestants.
Look up this one. Look up the one with the bisexuals on the island. Look up that one.
The tequila ripoff. I've been meaning to do a TikTok about that.
Yeah, it's a bunch of bisexuals on there, and they bumping each other.
That's not Love Island.
No,
I don't know, child. I don't.
They said that happened on Love Island. They did say that happened. That was the rumor.
Like the dating shows, like the Love is Blind, Love Island shit. I don't watch that. Bachelor, I don't watch that.
No, it's a new show. I think it's on MTV. I think it's on one of them.
It's
a bunch of it's bisexuals.
Girl.
Nah.
No. Girl. Listen, Auntie, I know you said you don't do the dating shows. But there was a queer loved one. Baby, every heifer on that joker was messy. I was like, whoa. I was like, ooh, you really with this? Oh, y'all gonna break up and try and date other people and then get back together and see how it worked? And you told your partner that you was done with the person and you was good, but you was really sneaking, getting back with the person. At the reunion, comes to find out you left your partner for the person that you said you didn't like no more. It was a messy boot. It was so scandalous. It was
that
like,
sounds scandalous.
And you think men are the problem? I was like, oh no, queer love. yes, the ultimate queer love. Messy boots. I was like,
this was another question I wanted to ask. Do any of y'all watch 90 Day Fiance?
Nope.
I used to.
Okay, I just got up with the new one. But it's a bunch. It's crazy. But they got some head runners on there.
You said some head runners.
Listen, Auntie, at this point, listen, at this point, you're gonna have to find you some new reality TV shows.
I am.
With the writer's strike, honey, you're gonna have to get into something
It
because
ain't finna be nothing good, yep.
nothing
That's why I'm
good.
finna get into this true crime.
Oh, girl. Now you already know that's my
Yes,
first
we're gonna
love.
get into this true crime. See what we're gonna do on Monday. We tomorrow we have to do. Me and Mizzle are doing the live to Real Housewives of Atlanta. Tuesday we're gonna watch on my Discord. We're gonna watch Johnson's Cabaret. On Wednesday, I would like to do a live talking about Alicia Watts. The next one I want to do after Alicia Watts is I still want to do Alexi Trevino. I've been keeping up with that case, and it was another one. It was another one that's on the tip of my tongue. I can't think about it. I can't.
What's the little what's the boy who you sent me who you sent the thing from? The boy who was missing but wasn't really missing, and the mama had him like in the field.
That was
what
Rudy.
Was that?
Rudy Farias.
Oh,
Yeah. The other one that I want to talk about is the little girl that just came back that was missing for 4 years, but she had ran away, and she had just came back, like all of a sudden showed up at her house, and she had left a note before she ran away. She was on the spectrum, and they had considered her to be a runaway because, of course, she left a note saying that she had ran away, blah, 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 blah. Well, she's been gone for 4 years, and all of a sudden she came back.
Turn off the
her name is Alicia Navarro. I think that's her name.
Girl. Well, Auntie, I'm interested in all the true crime. Listen, true crime has had me in a chokehold since the pandemic. Listen, I listened to the podcast. I did too. Baby, I was
Christina Randolph is one of my favorite ones to listen. Christina Randolph. She's one of my favorite ones. Her and what is this called? Serial Law and Crime Network, of course. And what is her name?
I do the Stephanie Harlow. Is that her? So I do hers. I do, of course, Law and Crime because I be interested.
Yes, Law and Crime Network.
Because baby, I watch the trials and all. I be in there like invested, like. Oh, not the trials.
I'm trying to look up the name of her.
Okay, so what are your takes on this whole Queen Op situation?
On what?
Queen Op.
Annie Elise 10 to Life.
Don't get me going there.
That's what it is. Annie Elise 10 to Life. She's another really, 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 really good YouTuber.
I didn't know that the Queen to whatever her name is, the things that they were doing were so followed. So, people love them. But we know they were abusive. It made me kind of like sick to my stomach that people were giving them that many follows and they knew the things that they were doing.
Oh, yeah.
For who again?
Oh, my goodness. I'm about to, as soon as we
It's like Queen Op or Queen something.
Yeah, it was Queen Op.
She does hair, but she like has a person that is on the spectrum that she abuses and uses her as a hair model.
I think that was Tracy, the one that pointed it out to me that she was on Bigo. We had sent something a couple months or however long ago, and her son was like cussing her out. Her son got a real foul mouth. Like apparently, I guess her son must have got taken from her through CPS custody or whatnot, and she's apparently pregnant again. I mean, she's very pregnant, but she's pregnant, but she got a girlfriend. So I don't know if she cheated on a girlfriend. I don't know if they planned that pregnancy, whatever the situation is. But hopefully CPS comes in.
Let me say this right now. If any of y'all want to go to the other side of the rainbow, please do not get you some big ass, sloppy ass stud that's trying to be a man that can't keep herself together. That's just like a platter of a man. That's basic. Please do never ever, because that motherfucker thinks she's such a man and she don't even look like she washed under her neck.
You know what? Listen, I'm telling y'all right now, if y'all ever want to just dip y'all toe into the mess, I mean like really really in the mess, just download Bigo, create a fake name, and just watch from the thing that you'll learn all types of of disheartening, sad, hurtful things that these people do. I'd be like, wow. And then eventually, it makes its rounds other places. But I be worried because I'd be like, listen, I can't tell nobody I watched this because this right here is like
Right. They're gonna think something wrong with me, goddamn it.
Well,
absolutely. Because I was like, oh, this is like Zeus, but for social media. I was like, oh goodness.
Yep, I joined bingo for 2 days. For 2 days, and I said my name's Sir Neale Hurston, and what do you do? Artist and producer, and I tagged my husband in there. I was like producer, executive producer, and husband's name. Do you know them hoes was still trying to get some dick?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, you never do nothing real with Bigo unless you willing to get in the mess. But listen,
Nope.
I was watching one day. I was like, man, because I can't do the screen because it'd be too much stuff flying up on the screen all at one time for me. I'd be getting, distracted and be looking all over the places.
Yeah, I didn't
Man,
know what
oh
they were
man.
sending me unicorns and whales and shit because they're trying to get my attention. I didn't know that was a point of currency, how they say on whatever the fuck they do
Oh
on
yeah.
Bigo.
Yeah, you
And
earn
I
you
was
some
like,
beans, but
yeah,
baby, listen.
the beans. Yep.
That's what I can't stand about goddamn Beagle. I can't get into the shit at all. Why the hell you on here sitting and begging for fucking beans?
Cause it's money.
Well,
Fuck
I
that.
will
I'm not begging for
be
nobody's money.
off,
I can nope.
get off here. So
Listen,
Liver
I'm
of Life, what you trying to say? You see, he trying to be funny, Tracy. He said, damn, Tracy won't admit to watching it. Then I won't dare go there. What you talking about, Liver of Life? What you trying to
listen,
say?
Liver. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. Listen, I mean, you are more than willing to go there if you like Zeus. You'll like Bigo. Because
Okay.
they are
Yeah.
one and the same. If you like Zeus, you'll like Bigo. I don't
Yeah,
like
if you can
Zeus,
tolerate
so
ratchet shit, you can tolerate Bigo.
listen, I don't like Zeus. But I promise you, I was like, man, listen. So I was like, oh no, 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 I can't do this one. I was like, I can't do this one. But every once in a while,
Okay.
somebody will come on, and then I have to watch because I'm like, oh man, I know that this is about to be a part of something else. So it's like, oh, here I go.
No, it's that word. What's that Real Housewife word that made the word clatchet? Like you classy and ratchet. What's that? What was her name? I think it was the light skinned one. I don't know her name, but Clatchet. Now, nigga, yeah, we ratchet, but we classy over in this bitch. Clatchet, nigga.
Joker is that is like I promise you, I was like, man, oh man, but they be calling CPS on each other. They be doing some old
Oh
wild. I
yeah.
was like, whoa,
See,
this is
they ghetto over there. I'm
they is
sorry. I can't do
ghetto
it.
ghetto.
They
Girl,
is ghetto fabulous, and I
girl,
don't
don't
want
listen.
nothing to do with it.
I
For
agree, because I
real.
promise you,
And
I was
even if
like,
they ain't ghetto, they just trying to keep up with the Joneses to be with the ghetto people
I was like,
to get followers and shit. No, nigga, I'm not looking for followers. Fuck your follow, bitch. You see my whole shit. My block list is more stronger than my follow list.
look,
That
I
part.
I promise y'all, that's one of the ones that I wouldn't even dare bother to go and be like, oh, let me down. Oh no no no, nope, mm
Nope.
Let me tell you, you watch that under a fake profile name in the bushes, and then you going about your business. Like,
Look
that
at your
is
sneaky leak ass, you little sneaky leak under
that's
a
what
fake.
you gotta do. Absolutely, listen, you gotta watch from the bushes, from the window, and just watch, because I promise you, that
Wait,
is
I ain't even gotta
not
watch. I just
where
gotta
you
tell
want
you
to
what
go.
I ask you what you watch. I ain't gotta watch. I just be
That is
like, Trey, what happened? Nigga.
that is not where anybody with a lick of common sense want to be, because that is the ghetto, the ghetto.
So,
But hey, whatever. So yeah, Auntie. So you're moving into true crime now
Oh
that the
yeah.
writers is going. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
here
I'm
for the
I'm
true crime.
I'm obsessed with it as it is. Anyway, I watch it all the time. I'm 24/7. That's one of the things that I like to fall asleep watching, because I'm one of them people that has to have something on to fall asleep, so I keep my TV on the timer. So honestly, if it's not me laying in the bed snacking, talking shit about people on my 600-pound life while I'm watching it, or talking shit about people on Naked and Afraid, I'm all up in the true crime docuseries. I love watching them for whatever reason, because it's so entertaining to me.
okay, but Auntie, check me if I'm wrong. I believe cancers, and everybody has their own sign or whatever. I believe we watch that shit because we know it's bloody and gory, but we like justice.
Yes, and it's just
We like
it's
justice.
I don't know. It's entertaining for me. It's therapeutic for me to watch. I love watching true crime docu series.
I do too. My husband complained about why I keep watching CSI.
Look, I don't judge because I'm right there with you. I promise you, I'll be like, look, my TV on the ID channel right now. Like, listen. My TV on the ID channel right now. Like,
mine too. It's either on the ID channel or because I keep it.
Hey, my should be on A&E. My should be on A&E.
Look here, I'll be up here like I be working and all of you like buried in the backyard. And I'm like, ooh, how they
watching
did that?
with some cheeses. You sure ain't lying. Liver like watching with some cheeses on my Carly Russell. You ain't lying. Just watching all the shit go down.
Wait, and then you right
shit go down. Sitting and watching the buffoonery.
Auntie, did you follow the Lori Vallow trial, like the Doomsday Bomb? Do you know who that is?
She's a piece of work.
So her sentencing is tomorrow. And I am so curious at what she's going to get.
Is it going to be live or like?
It's on Court TV. It's on Court TV.
Yep, they're gonna stream it on YouTube. But now I'm hoping that they're gonna stream the husband's trial. You know, because they wouldn't stream hers because they was like, oh, there's stuff that could come out, and they don't want to mess up the jury because they're gonna have a second like trial. So I'm hoping the second one it could just be like a video trial instead of like the next day you get the audio. But I was like, I am so curious at what she's gonna get because you know, like there was at one point in time where they had deemed her like not mentally competent to stand trial, and she had all of those months where it went. So now I'm like, so are they going to?
Is that the lady that cut up her husband and put him in bags?
No. That's
okay.
Shabusiness.
The dark haired girl.
Shabusiness.
Yeah, that one.
So she had her brother first. Her brother helped get rid of his husband, and then the brother somehow had a heart attack allegedly. And
your phone keep messing up. It'll go out and then come back in.
Who, mine?
Yours? Yeah, I can't. You keep doing that.
Huh.
I don't know if you keep hitting the button or what, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
No button. Anyways, then the brother had a heart attack, and then her kids went missing. Oh, but before that, her new husband's wife somehow got poisoned. But first, it was ruled like natural causes, and then dug her up.
That's weird.
Listen.
It's not weird. I can tell you how it happened. This is my assumption, opinion. This is allegedly. So to protect the show, I allegedly think that when they they took a trip to Venezuela. There is a plant that you can dry out, and you can blow it in someone's face. Yes, there's a plant that you can don't know. I'm not going to even try to mention the name because it's longer than my name. It's longer than Monique, Nathaniel, Tracy, and Jada. Okay, the name is long as hell. But you can crinkle up the plant and blow it in someone's face, and they'll get into a stance where you can tell them what to do.
Oh shit! I need that. Take that bitch up into a bank. Find me a good ass sugar daddy at the bar somewhere.
Yep.
Give me all your goddamn.
In the states, you can get attempted murder. Over there, you're not going to get attempted murder. So over here, you
the money.
Yeah. Again, I'm pretty sure that's called scopolamine, but that's not what happened. Okay, so she was like devoutly, like I think Mormon.
Mm-hmm.
And like she was
them damn Mormon.
In her 30s, like she was a beauty pageant winner, and I think she either had a podcast or went on a podcast.
She went on one
about her religion and whatnot. And Chad, her husband, was a self-published author of like Mormon like books or whatever, and he somehow got this relatively intelligent woman to believe that not only was she a goddess that had been reincarnated thousands of years prior, but that they are like meant to be together. And her ex-husband, who was
a demon,
who was conveniently taken off the board, and her 2 children, one of whom was her actual daughter, the other one was like her ex-husband's nephew, and he was on the spectrum, disappeared them both. And she went off to Hawaii and acted like nothing.
Thank you, Renee.
Acted like nothing was going on, like they're fine, they're with such and such. But she would also say that like they're turning into zombies, like they're not the people I knew.
I think they were being drugged. That's my opinion.
No, I think she was just crazy, and he was.
Crazy people made drug people to get their way. That's just my opinion.
That story has more twists, turns,
it's
more unalived people that accidentally keep finding themselves unalived, shot at, almost unalived. Like
like I want to say it was like her niece.
Yep, her niece's husband.
Yeah.
Yep. The ex-husband. They was about to take him. They was about to send him to glory because he was getting custody of the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was talking too much. He was asking too many questions.
That story is.
But did you hear about her son, the surviving son? A little bit after the Netflix thing came out, an article came out about how he was accused of SA.
To his wife. He SA'd the wife after. I'm telling you that this, like, I don't know much about the Mormon faith, but baby, y'all ain't batting too well when it comes to the peoples, because I promise you, this is like a lot of people who are connected to y'all religion are giving y'all tons of L's. It's not making y'all look good.
And you know what? The crazy part I learned is that I've watched it before, but I had to put 2 and 2 together. Is that Mormon faith is like sanctioned in Utah? Yeah, it's Utah.
Most of them.
Yeah, so Utah is a big Mormon faith, and you know where Utah is? It's in the center of America, so you can travel to and fro. So I believe that people that were trying to run from that faith in Utah ran to other places and carried that shit on and passed it on. That's my opinion.
And there was something else. Oh, so the cops, because she was under court order to turn over the kids, the cop went to her and was like, "Where are the kids?" And she was like, "Oh, well, they're with my friend such and such." And they was like, "Okay, bet." She quickly called her friend and was like, "Yo, the cops are fitting to call you. You need to tell them that the kids are with you."
Good night, Renee. Love you.
And the friend was like, I'm not fixing to do that.
Mizzle is at the Beyonce concert tonight, and baby sis is probably laid up with her husband somewhere.
Gross.
Pregnancy will do that to you.
Pregnancy will do that. She gonna kick your damn ass,
really,
Tracy.
Stop. For real. Don't be giving that existence. She don't need that. I don't need that for her.
She gonna kick your damn ass, Tracy. But it could be true. You never know. She said she wanted another baby anyway. Did she say she wanted her girl?
She says she wants a girl. There's no guarantee she's gonna get that. So
hey,
there's only one way to try.
Well, let's just put some blessings upon that. Maybe she get the girl that she wants. Let's put some blessings upon that.
No.
She ain't pregnant. We just
tell
trying
her to put her ankles in the air.
We just trying to put it on.
Y'all just bullshitting.
Yeah, she ain't pregnant in real life. Tracy started that. I ain't had nothing to do with that rumor. Tracy started that.
She be putting her ankles in the air, so you know.
No,
I had to go ahead and call that one out.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. So, baby sis, when you see this, I don't even want you coming at me sideways.
Don't come at me either. Tracy said that shit.
Right, Tracy said that. I ain't had nothing to do with that.
Damn, good job.
Let me get my bra together. Let me strap my bra up because y'all gonna come for me.
Let me put my robe on, cover up my titties because I ain't got time for none of these shit. All right, y'all, I'm finna get on up out of here because I gotta be at goddamn work tomorrow. It's already 9:30 tonight. I still gotta watch Real Housewives of Atlanta. I got to watch my girl Bondi Blue on Speak on It. I got to get on up out of here. Isn't Tracy a fool? Tracy is a
she's a
fool.
complete
Yes,
fool and she knows
is.
it.
She
Just
is
as I
a
am.
fool. Ooh, what does it say? Lori Vallow is a basic white woman from Utah. Was that her name? Lori Vallow?
Lori Vallow and Chad.
Yeah, that was the lady that she was talking about.
That's
the same, yeah.
Listen, I think there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's at least 5 or 6 bodies attached to this couple.
God,
and wait, and they got a Real Housewife franchise over there in the area. Don't quote me on it. Look it up.
Yeah,
that's the Mormon one, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, it's the Mormon. Yeah, it's the Mormons. And okay, no disrespect to anybody's religion or faith or anything. We're just pointing it out and your behavior.
Well, no, I'm talking about that episode of Real Housewives. That was one of the ladies on there had got shunned from the Mormon community or something like that. I remember
2 of them.
2 of them. Yeah. Yes, because the one had got divorced. That's right. You sure right.
One got divorced and one was a mistress. Yep. That'll do it.
All right.
Sleeping with somebody's husband apparently will get you kicked out.
Hey, I'm not surprised. All right,
but if you keep it a secret, you can't get kicked out.
We finna to get on up out of here. Mizzle, like I said, he is at the Beyonce concert, but make sure that you are a part of his Discord. He posted a couple of pictures and a couple of quick videos before the concert. So if you want to see him living his best life at the Beyonce concert, make sure you're a part of his Discord. Also, baby sis, Miss Alki Queen 1118, she was not on the panel tonight because again, she's probably laid up with her husband somewhere. Do not quote me on that. I don't know, but that's where you can follow her on all her socials, as well as Sir Neale Hurston Bih. Okay, you can find him on Bandcamp, iTunes. His videos are on YouTube, as well as you can follow him on the Igor. Okay, Miss Jada Smoke. Okay, I call her baby sis. Okay, you can follow her on YouTube, as well as her TikTok and all that good stuff. Okay. And your auntie, of course, like, comment, subscribe, share me out, follow my Twitter, follow my IG, okay? And there is a Cash App if you feel so inclined. Also, tomorrow night, make sure you join us here, 8:30 p.m. Central, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Mizzle and I will be doing our review for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, make sure you join us here for that. And then again, make sure you're a part of my Discord. My Discord is down in the chat box below. Tuesday, we're going to watch the second episode of Jocelyn's Cabaret, season 4, episode 2. I don't know what it is. It's airing tonight, but we're going to be watching it on Tuesday on my Discord, okay? And then Wednesday, we will come to you live with some true crime. We'll talk about the Alicia Watts, just because she's still missing and the family is trying to get all that out. So if you guys want to be a part of that, please let me know. You have to be a part of my Discord if you want to come on the live and talk about it. Okay, I'm not going to drop just the link to the StreamYard in the regular chat. You got to be a part of the Discord so you can get the link from there so we can talk about the true crime. Okay. Anybody have any final thoughts before we get out of here?
My cousin is following it, so sometimes when I do my I'll be talking to him in sign language because he's deaf.
Oh, well, hey, cousin. Hey, sending you some love. Send that to him.
He can't hear you, auntie.
I was
my bad. You know, I'm drinking. I've been drinking. I've been drinking.
What the fuck?
That's love. In Jay told me that love.
Okay,
thank you.
I gotta make this.
Thank you and love. Y'all finna get the hell on up out of here. Y'all can be doing anything. Y'all can be doing anything on a Monday. No, I've been drinking, y'all, for real. This is Sunday night. I'm gonna get the hell on up out of here. Because I still got shit to do. Y'all could have been doing anything else, but you came here to kick it with us. Sir Neale, don't be laughing at me. I see you with your face buried in your shirt. That's not funny, okay? I'm trying, Lord. I'm trying.
Are you there?
Y'all could have been doing anything else on a Sunday night, but you came here to kick it with us, and I'm so appreciative of that. Okay. This has been Real Queens, Real Talk with a gentleman's perspective. I'm a little drunk, and we finna get the fuck on up out of here. We'll see y'all later. Bye.
All right, now it's time to get up. You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell up out of here.
Good night, guys.
Thank you. See y'all next Sunday.
See, Mizzle. See,